Stop allowing people to feel entitled to your energy. I believe there's nothing more expensive in this world than energy. Nothing more priceless, basically. Because if you think about it, from my personal journey, when I've gone through this world cutting off my supply to people who don't deserve my energy, who don't deserve my conversation, yeah, it shows how it affects them and they feel it. There's nothing wrong with you being loving and caring and understanding and showing people how and seeing the best in people and seeing the potential in people. But it comes in fault to yourself when they start feeling entitled to that energy. When they're not reciprocating, pouring into you, but feel entitled to your niceness, your sweetness, your love, your understanding. My biggest thing is understanding. A lot of times people will come into your life, keep doing F shit, because they know that you will be understanding. They know that you understand where they're coming from, why they are the way they are, so they don't feel no need or no type of urgency to treat you better, to respect you. They actually feel more entitled to you. So when you do any bit of thing that is just you doing for you, not even you trying to be mean, but just you do for you, it will make them feel like you're being a bad person. And it will have you start thinking, am I a bad person? You're not a bad person, Bookie. They just feel entitled to your energy. Me personally, from getting to know myself on a deeper level and being more self-aware of myself, I'm able to notice signs of when I am basically depleting in my energy, basically when I feel like somebody's not reciprocating to me. One thing I've learned from my journey is that your body will tell you everything you need to know. Your body will tell you before your mind or your heart try to manipulate you. Your body will always tell you. I feel like our society has this norm of, killing people with kindness and being nice is the first response, which is nothing wrong with being that if that's who you actually are. But doing it out of feeling like that's the right thing to do, you're hindering yourself because you're not letting yourself be you authentically. And people are siphoning your energy because they feel entitled and you feel like it's valid for them to feel entitled. People feeling entitled to your energy can show up in multiple ways, okay? Me personally, I'm on a daily basis recovering people pleaser, okay? It's a daily thing. It shows up in ways I don't even know. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'm people pleasing right now? Oh. But me personally, ways I notice are people who feel entitled to a hello from me, who feel entitled to, like, let's say I'm in like an energy where I'm just like, I'm not sad or mad, I'm just chilling. And you feel entitled to my happiness. You feel entitled to my conversation, which it's not me trying to be mean when I'm not doing it, but the fact that you trying to make it feel like I'm being a bad person or a mean person because I'm not giving you the energy that you usually get from me, you're entitled. Or especially when they're not reciprocating it, when let's say they don't cheer you up the way that you cheer them up. They don't, check up on you the way you check up on them. But they always showing you a picture of them, always telling you, oh, we'll comment on this, oh, go do this, oh, help me with this. But they never do the same to you. And if you say no, they make you feel like you're a bad person. They feel entitled. They're so used to your loving, caring, understanding energy. They feel no need to feel like not leaning on you, basically. Your energy is priceless. Well, my energy is priceless. For my journey, I learned my energy is the most costly thing I got. My energy, my essence, who I am is the most priceless thing on me. Not my looks, not my bags, not my house, not my essence, my energy, okay? And I've learned from my journey, people who come into my life treating me wrong, once I cut off their supply, they have no choice but to, it's like their energy, like their soul feels embarrassed. So now they feel like they have to come and go above and beyond to prove to me they're not a bad person. But it's like, you don't got to prove nothing to me. You feel me? You don't got to prove nothing to me. You just will never get that same source again. And going about your day, Bookie. And going through life, giving your energy off freely and willy-nilly will start making you feel like you being a nice, loving, caring person is a bad thing, and it's not. You having a big heart was given to you for a reason. But when we're not able and not knowledgeable on how to use the resources that God gave us, we start feeling like it's a burden. And it's not a burden. It's nothing wrong with being a human person. Just because you've given in the past and people have made you feel like and misused you, made you feel like you giving is a bad thing to do because they've had you effed up, does not mean that trait of you is a bad thing. When we go through life giving to people, our energy, our essence, who we are as a person. Because I see my personality, my personality really, that shit is gold. That shit is priceless. I feel like that's a prize because I love me so much. To show you me is like, you gotta be worthy to laugh with me, to sit on the bed and catch a cackle with me, to catch a cackle with me. You gotta be worth it. Like, I'm sorry. Because who you are as a person is the prize. But when you go through life giving everybody and their mama access, even though they've shown you that, hey, you should revoke my access, you're still like, I see the potential in you. Here's your access to me, right? Start making you feel like maybe I shouldn't be this way. Maybe I shouldn't be loving. Maybe I shouldn't be honest. Maybe I shouldn't be caring because you've let people misuse you. Your energy is priceless. Stop giving it all willy-nilly. Especially if you know that, that hurt. If you know they don't reciprocate. Stop giving it all willy-nilly, y'all. I rambled mostly, but if you get me, you get me, okay? Your energy is priceless, okay? And nothing is more powerful to get somebody to understand how to treat you than when you meet it with silence. No reaction, no understanding, no, just silence. From my personal journey, I've learned that me taking the time out to explain to you is a privilege. Because you have to show me you're worthy of me explaining and you actually understanding, okay? Because nothing is more powerful than to get somebody to understand how they treated you or what they did wrong than you meeting with silence. Because especially if I were to explain it to you multiple times, silence. They're forced to sit with their action. They're forced to rack their brain and think, why did she cut off her supply of her energy to me? They're forced to. And one or two things will happen. Either one, they will come back and notice they're wrong and make changes. Or two, their ego will be bigger than their actual feelings and they will walk around the world feeling like they ain't doing nothing wrong. Either way it goes, it will still bite them in the ass. Why? Because your energy is priceless and it left an imprint on them. Especially when people are used to misusing you, your energy leaves an imprint on people. And they will always remember that friendship, that conversation, that coworker, that relationship, because you were priceless. And your tap was always giving. And now the source is gone, Bookie. I'm sorry if I rambled. If you understand me, you do. If you don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, your energy is priceless, Bookie.